Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to talk about Leah, her military background, and possible return as a Reaper.
Yeah, could it happen? So, guys, once again, Leah was an amazing character that we got to see with Daryl. I think it was a great dynamic. What do you think? What do you think about Leah?
I loved her.
Yeah.
I loved her. And call me a softie or whatever you want. I loved the love story between Daryl and Leah, and which is why I would absolutely hate her to come back as a Reaper, or you could say quote unquote enemy.
Yeah, I mean, basically what this video is going to be going over is her military background and some information that came to light after the episode ended. Lynn Collins posted a picture of herself as the character, and it showed a very interesting tattoo that she has. Now, I don't think we saw it in the episode.
I think she was covered up most of the time in the episode. She was
mostly covered up, yeah. So we're going to dive into this, guys. So towards the end, of course, that we saw, Leah was in the cabin. She actually left. Daryl came back and found that she was gone. And the only thing that she left behind was Dog. She did take her picture of her son, which kind of indicates there wasn't really a struggle. I think she possibly left. Maybe later on, maybe scalpers came through and, tore the place apart looking for supplies. But to us, I don't think there was any type of struggle to where, if somebody did kidnap her, they aren't going to give her time to grab
her personal items.
Yeah, to grab a personal item beneath the floor.
Yeah, it is kind of messed up that she didn't take Dog with her.
That was a huge thing.
But maybe that was more of, look, I understand that I'm leaving, and I know that Daryl would be back, or I know Dog would run to Daryl.
Exactly. So, but it still makes it sad though that with how important Dog is to her, that she would just leave. Unless Dog was maybe on a run. I don't know what he does every day. Like maybe he was on a run to go grab food, and by the time he got back, she was gone. But it's still sad that and maybe like you said, maybe she knew that if she left, Dog would go find Daryl.
Yeah. That
she knows that Dog would be in good hands because he knows the scent of Daryl. He likes Daryl. He would go try to track him down.
No, he's gone there multiple times.
Yeah,
and I think that would be the case. But yeah, man, for her to come back, let's talk about this. So we know that based upon the tattoo that we're seeing in this still shot, that is military or militant based.
Yeah, so we got the backstory that was kind of revealed where she was previously with her squad. Now she didn't really dive into what her squad meant, but before the apocalypse, she did reference that she was part of the military. So we imagine that's part of her military squad, and we can kind of tell with her survival skills that she's able to survive on her own, get her own food, and actually protect herself. Now, what we're talking about, and another fact is, Dog is a Belgian Malinois.
Belgian Malinois.
I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. And that type of breed is commonly trained as police and military canines.
Well, I'm almost wondering if that canine was being prepped, to be a part of her unit or squad prior to the apocalypse.
Or the mother of Dog.
Yeah.
So in her story about her son, Leah had said that Dog's mother was with her squad and was pregnant with Dog when they split up. So with Dog being born the day her son died, thus suggesting that Dog's mother was possibly maybe a previously military dog. Maybe it was a military canine. So that's a military aspect. So yeah, let's get into this tattoo. So another clue is military, the possible military tattoo with Leah. So it's not really present like we said in the episode of Find Me, but we did kind of see it where Lynn posted on AMC's Instagram page a picture of her, and it shows the tattoo, and you can clearly see it. And the tattoo, the upper right arm, is on the upper right arm, depicts a logo that is clearly meant to invoke possibly special forces. It looks like a military badge with the words Fortito Salutis. Yeah, Fortito Salutis. And I actually did look it up on Google search. You kind of get different things. It's like the strength of Salutis. What is Salutis? Don't really know. The center, there's a skull wearing a beret with 3 lightning strikes coming out of each end. The beret wearing a skull is very obvious or emulates the special forces. It's indicative
of special forces, right? Look, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know.
When I've seen special forces, you do kind of see that
green
kind of
berets.
Green berets, with the lightning coming out. Yeah, exactly. Or special forces airborne as well. So when Daryl and Carol come across Leah's cabin, another identifying feature are the 3 iron nails protruding from the door, something which Daryl sees at another point in the woods.
Yeah.
So could those iron nails be spikes used by Leah and her squad to symbolize the 3 lightning bolts from the tattoo, possibly maybe signaling other members of the special forces she's with, or kind of like she said, I don't think she's a Reaper, but maybe later on, now that she's missing, maybe she eventually joins up with the Reapers, because it has been that was in the past, so it's been a number of years. So
no, she was with Daryl closer to 5 years in after
Rick.
After Rick, so
It's
it
maybe
really
been
hasn't been that long.
Maybe a year, couple
Maybe,
months or something
but
like that.
I'd absolutely hate for her to be a Reaper, but you could make an argument that she runs into almost a Daryl and the Mountain Men, or whatever those guys were called, situation, where she joins this group because she likes their ideology, or she likes the way that they conduct themselves, and wanted that organization, but truly didn't know how terrible they are. And are they terrible? We don't know.
We don't know yet.
Just because they marked Maggie doesn't mean that they're bad.
Yeah. I mean,
they are killing people.
They are killing people. They are really attacking Maggie and possibly Georgie. So we haven't really dived into what that's going to be. The AMC execs did say, or even Lynn Collins did say, keep watching. So I think we're going to get more with Leah. We kind of did a video talking about it. Could she be maybe the focal point of the Daryl and Carol spinoff? Could it be Daryl then decides to go look for her? Would people like that? We don't know.
I would absolutely love that.
I think it would be great.
She, obviously there was tension between them when he was looking for Rick, and how good would it be? How awesome would that be if he ends up spending the rest of his life looking for her, proving to her that, yes, I wasn't willing to give up on you.
Yeah, it kind of made it sound like Lynn Collins kind of made it sound like she could be returning in season 11, maybe. We'll have to wait and see.
No, then that doesn't sound good.
I know, right?
Because if Daryl's leaving with Carol,
I know
that doesn't sound
good.
You'd
see her in season 11 and then he leaves.
Not good.
That was the major drive to her being mad at him, because he was always leaving.
Makes me wonder if she doesn't make it.
Oh, I hope so. Or I hope that she does make it, excuse me. So, and another final point of her military background is the Swiss Army knife that she actually used to cut Daryl free. It had the initials FS on it, which could stand for the Fortudo Salutis.
Yeah.
And then I think Carol ends up taking the knife, and she actually has it now. So it's going to be interesting to see this. And Leah's military background is pretty big, and what would she be doing out there in the world now? Is she looking for people like her? The Reapers, yes, they may have military background, but they're pretty insane and killing, and I don't see Leah doing that. It's not really in her personality to kill, because she wanted to stay alone. She was alone for so long, and then she met Daryl.
Yeah.
And leaving, being upset with Daryl, to then go find or come across the Reapers who were like, yeah, we're going after these people and we're going to kill them because they mess with us. I don't think that would be in her personality to do that.
Yeah, I just hope that she doesn't turn into, an evil. I mean, look, that'd be a pretty pissed off girlfriend to join someone that's willing to kill you. So yeah, I hope that's not the case. I really enjoyed the story between Daryl and Leah, and I hope that continues and stays. With The Walking Dead.
Yeah, we really hope once again that Daryl can find that love again. We know the hardcore fans out there don't want to see that with her or even with Connie, but those are the hardcore fans.
Oh, shut up!
And we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into the craziness of it. But that episode just showed another level of a character we've never seen.
Yeah.
That's always been kind of a question mark. And there were actually people theorizing. What is Daryl's sexuality? Is he straight? Is he gay? Is he just nothing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, are we ever going to see something?
If anything, I wish they would have introduced this story earlier in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Like almost directly after Rick, do an episode solely on Daryl's and Leah's story.
Yeah.
Right? Like, rather than just cutting to Daryl in the tent in the middle of the woods and then coming back to the group.
Yeah.
Like that would have been nice getting this story earlier.
Yeah. It is making it interesting to have how they would have rolled these, because these 6 episodes were originally going to be in season 11.
Yeah.
Like how these would have been maybe perceived in the actual season rather than being split off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gives you more of an argument that Leah's coming back, right?
It does. Yeah, it really does.
Because they definitely would have fit that into one season.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure, guys. So yeah, let us know what you think. Leah's military background is vast. It's insane. She's a good fighter. She's a good person, and we really do hope that Daryl and her get back together again, whether it's in season 11 or if she is the focal point in the Daryl and Carol spinoff to make those two go off together to search for her, because Carol, maybe by the end of season 11, realizes that Leah is the one for him, and she's like, you know what?
Well,
I'm your best friend.
Yeah.
Let's go find.
And I think there's got to be something in it too for Carol too. And we should have a separate video on that. But
yeah.
Carol's look, she loves Daryl. She's probably willing to leave to help Daryl, but there's got to be something else for Carol in that.
For sure. Definitely, guys. So make sure you like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more from us here. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.